Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some more Dominion 6. Best game ever made. Last time we tried out LA Tortuga from the Confluence mod, and it was very piratey, very thematic, very involved. Really well done. It had national spells, it had unique units, unique sprites, it had cannons, it had unique items even, which is pretty uncommon. But ultimately, I struggled with it, and I got squashed by some giant Jotun, and the cannons didn't seem to bother them too much. Admittedly, I probably gave up pretty quickly, but that's alright. Anyways, we're going to move on. Let's roll up another nation. Number between 1 and 286 is 92. That is vanilla late age. Piconye, Legacy of the Prester King. Okay, so we're going back into late age. Let's do let's do Floating Archipelago. We like that one. I forgot already how many nations we play with this. Is it 8? 73, I think we're on. I always forget. I wish I would use my brain and just look at it, and then I would know. That would be cool. It's 169 land, so 10 is 16. Yeah, I think we usually do 8. Okay. And we are playing as Piconye. I don't know if it's pronounced Piconye, but it just seems kind of like it rolls off the tongue nicely. So I'm saying it's probably Piconye or something, but I'm saying Piconye. I'm glad. Pretend the Y is an I, and I think you would also say Piconye. It's a kingdom of little horned men, located in a fabulous land. It was once subservient to magnificent Ind. But when the Khans of Tianqi defeated the sacred armies of Ind and killed the Prester King himself, the dominion of Ind was broken, and the subservient tribes and kingdoms found themselves free from the yoke of the magnificent kingdom. They struggled to form a kingdom of their own, heavily influenced by their foreign masters. Piconye turned into a theocratic monarchy with priests, soldiers, and religious potentates ever present. But where Ind had hidden their virtue from the outside world, Piconye has instead turned itself outwards in an attempt to spread the faith of the awakening god. Yeah, so we had some of these guys when we played Ind for a little bit. They're little people. They prefer heat scale +1. They have small-sized infantry, bird knights, sacred infantry, and crossbowmen. They get access to astral, earth, some fire, water, and nature. They have powerful priests. Most of their commanders are priests. And every temple adds 1 to the sacred recruit limit, much like Ind. Very nice. They get order limit +1 and bless points +1. And their temples cost 300. Excellent. So we're probably going to be going pretty heavily on sacreds. Always fun stuff. Alright, our scouts ride warbirds. That's pretty handy. Map move 32. Jesus. That's nice. Bird Knight Commander, 100 leadership, gold star. Also map move 32. So you could just have them lead Bird Knights exclusively and fly around the map. The Bishop, 1 holy. Inquisitor, Gluttony. They all have Gluttony because they're, hobbits. No stealth, though, so non-stealth Inquisitors, I'm always... But, to be fair, most of the time I own many provinces that are in enemy dominion anyways, so I shouldn't care that much about stealth. And stealth doesn't really matter for Inquisitor, it matters for Heretic. Because this you have to preach as an action, so it's not a stealth action. So, yeah, alright, that's fine, that's good. Bishop General, 100 leadership, priest level 1. That's going to be probably our main commanders. Archbishop, level 2 priest and inquisitor. Also 100 leadership. Okay, maybe just use that. Sage, level 1 earth, and then 100% for fire, water, astral, nature. Adept researcher +2. Good researcher, cheap, ultimately kind of a useless mage though. I mean, yeah. I mean, 1 earth, you can gem upcast into summon earth power, but getting those earth gems is annoying. Sage Priest. 1 fire, 1 earth, 1 astral, 1 priest. And then 100% for fire, water, earth, astral, nature. Which means you'll have some that are 2 fire, some that are 2 earth, some that are 2 astral, some that are just 1 water or 1 nature. No moss body capability there, but you have body ethereal spam at the very least. But again, 1 earth, I guess. The only ones that's really going to be, well, yeah, anyone that you get with water or nature, you can at least always body ethereal spam everything. They're a little pricey. Yeah, I'd prefer this to be cut. I'd honestly just prefer, like, just cut out water and nature entirely and just give it 100% for another fire, earth, astral. That becomes infinitely a much more usable mage at a cheaper price. But as it is, I'll still probably make them. The Pope! Oh my god. You can have many popes. They're level 3 priests, inquisitors. Holy shit. Talk about just ravaging the enemy dominion. We may actually be able to hold our own on dominion. They are old, though, quite old. And, you know, the opportunity cost of not making a mage that turn. And then the Prester King. Cap only, 4 recruitment points, 400 gold, 1 earth, 2 astral, 3 holy, another fire, water, earth, astral, nature, and a 10% for another one. Inspirational +3, but they only have leadership 50, magic leadership 50, which isn't really any special numbers at all. Well, nah. Because the thing is, these guys, we can at least form into some big-ass earth or fire communions. Or just, yeah, just massive communions. These, not really. I mean, some of them could help. So it's like, I already can get big earth communions with the other guys. I don't know why I would ever make one of these, really. I have to look. I mean, these might be new guys. Yeah, he doesn't have a guide for LA Piconye. I think it might be a new nation for 6. It definitely is. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, units. We have the militia, which, much like all other militia, I don't really make. But we can see they're stealthy. 5 hit points, size 2. 5 to a square. 5 protection, 12 defense. 13 MR, 7 morale, 10 damage on the pitchforks. 12 defense on a militia is pretty nice. Slingers. They do at least wear armor. And we will get some big earth buffs. So, you know, with earth communions, we might get up to actually casting like Marble Army and stuff. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Crossbowmen. 5 hit points still. Yeah, that's what they're going to have. 14 protection. 12 defense is pretty solid on a archer. 13 MR. 8 morale's pretty low, though. Which I guess is why you might want the +3 inspirational. And we may want to just take inspiring leadership or whatever as a bless, since all our leaders are sacred. So range 40 crossbow, 13 attack, 10 armor piercing, so total of 65% armor reduction on that. It's pretty strong. Perhaps too strong, we'll see. Spearman. 6 hit points, 14 protection, 15 defense is very nice. I mean, that's heavy infantry numbers. 13 MR, 9 morale, 5 combat speed is very slow. They have 4 parry shields, which is pretty nice. 16 protection, so total on the armor of 30 protection. Only 9 damage on the spears, though. They really need those strength buffs to do well. Soldier with sword, 11 slash pierce, 17 defense. Good lord. That is quite nice. And 5 to a square, you say? I mean, obviously, once they start dropping falling fires or something like that, like we're just going to get absolutely decimated. No question about it. Especially with how tight we are and slow we are. But until then, Piconye Defender. Oh my goodness. 7 hit points, 17 protection, 19 defense, 13 MR, 11 morale, 12 damage on the short sword. And really will benefit from Strength of Giants and Giant Strength Warriors. The Bird Knights. So the Rider has 8 hit points, 14 protection, 20 defense. 10 damage on the lances, and they get the charge bonus. So in mass, these are pretty strong, but I don't know how much you're going to mass them up with 39 recruitment points. The Warbird, 0 protection, 14 defense. But the thing is, they're size 3, and so most hits are actually just going to hit the Rider. The only thing I'd be concerned about is arrows. But again, if we can just get Marble Army or something, like, it'll be pretty damn good. I don't know, we'll see. Cross Wielder, Sacred crossbows. I mean, insert all my usual concerns about crossbows. Well, sacred archers, I mean. It's like, it's good, but unlike the silver archers, I don't think it's that good for Man Orlando. And then in melee, they're really not spectacular at all with daggers. So, I don't know. Soldier Priest. Okay. 7 hit points, 14 protection, 18 defense, 14 MR, 11 morale. Yeah, I mean, with a good bless, pretty damn strong. I mean, with a working man's bless, we could bump their defense up to like 22 or 23. That's hard to kill. But they are still somewhat vulnerable to our arrows, because their shield's only 4 parry. It's not super great. But, yeah, it's pretty good. And they have 14 protection, which is pretty good. So yeah, you mostly just probably want to bump up their damage, or just put on, like, a Fear Aura or something bigger if you want to be more impactful. But, you know, I like my Working Man's Bless. And then the Bakulite. 8 hit points, 14 protection, 17 defense, blah, 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 pretty similar stuff. They just get no shields, but the Baculus, length 3. 14 blunt magic damage with the Bane of Heresy effect against other sacreds and gods. I mean, the length 3 weapon with high attack is not a bad alternative to having a shield. But I'd still probably lean towards the Soldier Priest. And we will have probably a lot of these, and I think they are in step. Oh my god, wait a minute. These guys have 2 combat speed. Holy shit, that's slow. They have the tower shields, but oh my, they're practically immobile. Yeah, we'd probably just go with these soldiers. Combat speed 5 is in step with these guys. Yeah, okay. So we get all the angel summons, along with Great Lion, Tiger, Elephant, Buffalo, and a Cyclops for some reason. Buffalo could be good. Especially if we, again, get like Marble Army or something going. Or we get Body... No, we wouldn't want Body Ethereal. But Body Ethereal maybe on the Tigers. But Body Ethereal is pretty effective for our soldiers. 5 to a square. That means that each mage, especially with how slow they are, probably will get off... We'll be able to buff like 15 or 20 even soldiers for each of my Astral Mages. That's pretty good. And we really don't even need, like, the battlefield-wide protection stuff from Earth. Like, we could just skirt by with, like, the 20 plus and affect a lot of my units. Yeah, okay. Let's look at the national summons, or the national spells. So the Call Cyclops Tribe, 9 Earth Gems gets you 5 plus Cyclops. All the usual stuff, including the bee stuff from Melita. Malix, we know about them. Hashmals, Arls, Orphans, Ophons, and Merkavas, 222. Good God. Alteration is a whole lot of nothing. Evocation is a whole lot of nothing. Construction, I kind of doubt it. You always hope for some fun stuff, but I guess it's true for any game where, you know, modded stuff is always going to be kind of the most wild. Like, the vanilla game and the actual devs are not going to go hog wild on a lot of things the way that modders will. So it is what it is. But I wouldn't mind seeing more national spells and more national items, which is why Dominion's Enhanced is such a popular mod. And yeah, okay. So I see there's a thread here about one of the best ways to play LA Piconye. Says it's a tough nation since the Piconye chassis is pretty terrible. They tend to do okay versus troops since their defense is through the roof, but die in droves the second AoE battle magic comes out. For troops, your main troop will probably be the crossbowmen. Their crossbows might be weaker than other units, but they're still armor-piercing and en masse can usually deal with enemies. For melee blockers, you'd probably want to mainly go with the soldiers. Defenders have better stats, but so much encumbrance they'll pass out before they can really take advantage of them, while spearmen only do 9 damage, so literally have a less than 10% chance of punching through most of LA units' body armor. Bird Knights can be used rarely, but don't expect them to survive a single fight. You're paying 25 gold a pop for them. Overall, though, you probably want to go heavy on the Bless, try and leverage your numerous Sacrets rather than your pretty meh troops. In that case, it's pretty risky. It's a bit risky, but the most successful Piconye I've seen is taking an Awake Virtue with both Flight and Thunder weapons as a Bless. The Virtue is a very competent expander on its own now, and Flight plus Tweps lets your Sacred swarm the enemy turn 2-3 and stun them to death with the armor negating damage. Downside, this is very expensive. You have terrible scales. As the game goes on, you'll want to try and play like Arco and Arithia, where you make massive communions and blast the enemy with big evocations, rather than try and rely on your troops to do anything but stand there and hopefully not die for a bit. Piconye is my favorite LA nation. Might be unoptimal, but I prefer to focus on a Mage Bless with high reinvigoration, spell pen, and far casting. Their mages are great and recruit anywhere as long as you have a lab, so spam them like crazy and you have an insane blob of evocation throwers. I script differently depending on what path they roll. They all have astrals, so take advantage of communions to cast high-level battle-wide buffs and evos. For a frontline, focus on defenders, as them being slow actually helps buy your mages time to throw more blasts without hurting your army, and keeps them close to the mages to defend better. Yeah, I mean, the general consensus is they're not very strong. I really like Twist Fate on the Bless. Their HP is so low, many of your units would die in one hit, so it effectively doubles your HP pool. Yeah, I mean, we did that with the Jackalopes when we did the Rabbit Nation. It's not a bad thought. It is incarnate only, though. Yeah, it is incarnate only. But I do think that's a better bet compared to try to go Undying and Regen. But again, like, their protection is really high, and they're not going to take that many hits. We could take, like, 5 Undying Enchanted Blood. And the Enchanted Blood is not really there to, like, you know, like, normally that would be completely useless. But it's just there to prevent Undying from killing you after the battle's over. That's it. That's the whole purpose of it. Because as long as you have any amount of regen, you won't die. Which is kind of cheesy, but yeah, it works. So that's probably what I'm going to do, is Undyne and Enchanted Blood. And then probably just, like, kind of a Working Man's Bless, Blood Surge. Probably put extra points into Strength rather than more defense. I'm just debating about solar weapons, because we don't really, you know, I don't tend to go take magic weapons. But we have so much magic, theoretically, that it might not be worth it. But at the same time, we're swinging a lot of them. We're swinging a lot of solar weapons. Alternatively, you know, it's better in early age when there's less armor. Late age, there's more armor, and 4 armor piercing is not really going to do much on most things. So probably not worth it, rather than just taking more strength. Right, so we're probably still looking at Imprisoned, I would guess. We have Order Limit +1. I don't think we have to go for Productivity 3 or anything. Like, resources are not that high end. So, I think we can kind of take whatever. We do need blood for sure. We need blood and death for sure. And probably fire. So probably Baphomet is the way to go here. Grab some death, grab some blood. We get fire, we get astral. We're going to take kind of high dominion here. We're going to take 2 order. Maybe growth 1. We have pretty good researchers we're going to be spamming as long as I have money, so... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe productivity 1. Alright, just to be sure. And then, yeah, just kind of more points. I suppose. I mean, I don't know what... there weren't any really other national spells I cared about. Like, I guess if we really went up the line... But, yeah, okay. I don't have 7 Astral to cast Call of Merkava at level 9. Oh no. I think that's fine. Alright, 18 Bless points. So we definitely want Blood Surge. We definitely want Enchanted Blood. We're going to take Undyne... maybe 4 times. And then... probably just Strength. What's our morale at for our Sacreds? 11 is kind of low. Oh yeah, we were going to take Inspiring Commander. Or Inspirational Presence. It's only +1 Inspirational for 3 points. I'd rather just make some freaking items for it, or get the Archbishops or whatever it is. The Popes. The Prester King, that's what I meant. But, yeah, you can only... yeah, no, I don't know. It's tricky. But I'd rather have Strength. I think we're kind of reasonable on attack skill. It'll be 16 with Blood Surge. It's not amazing, but the extra few Strength points will be pretty big. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so, 4 Undyne means that we effectively have 15 hit points, which is a pretty big improvement. We've more than doubled their health. I could skip Blood Surge, but it's really quite impactful for just the 4 points. So I think we're going to go with that. Get good scales. Good Working Man Bless, for the most part. Yeah. Garer. All praise Garer. We're doing Archipelago with 8. So we'll set it to 12 thrones. And away we go. Alright, not a uncommon spot for us. Although, Man, remember when we used to like always get in this area? And I always complain like, I've never gone in here. What up? But I never get in here. Like my last 6 games on this map has been on this continent. I don't even know what this continent's like anymore. Although I do remember that great Kislev game there. That was awesome. Anyways. We got our nice... Look at our scouts can go fucking anywhere. Oh my god, he can go up here. We can see anything. We can go here. Look at that. Jesus. Okay, well, we'll fucking see where everybody is, I suppose. We are starting next to a throne, which is kind of annoying, but okay. And we could prophetize him. We could wait for the Pope or the Prester King. Yeah, the Pope has the good leadership. Level 4, it would be kind of good. But this guy also is honored leadership. It's like, well, fanaticism is actually pretty important for us, I would say. So I think I am going to make a Pope. And then we're going to start making soldier priests right away. And never stopping. Now, there's the question of the crossbowmen. Or normal crossbowmen. 65% armor piercing on 10 damage. Means that effectively your armor is going to be... Well, our armor is going to be... 5? Would count as having 5 protection. If it just hits our body. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt our little guys. Whereas I could just go with slingers. They're going to die a lot. And they're not going to kill much. And we didn't take fire resistance. I think I fucked up. I think fire resistance with slingers would have been probably a nice way to go. Well, you could... I mean... you do have Undying, and with enough crossbowmen... With enough crossbowmen... And we go far back enough... Because we have 5 combat speed, like... It'll be a very long... Like the Anorlando strat, where it's just like, we're so far in the back, we're just lobbing arrows over and over and over and over and over... before our guys are actually at risk of crossbow damage. Because the enemy basically has to walk across the entire battlefield. It might work. Research. Well, it's a good question. We obviously want thaumaturgy. We're going to be using communions. But what do we want to use it on? What do we want body ethereal. Body ethereal is going to be so good. So if nothing else, just get me alteration 3 and then stop talking to me. All right, let's end turn. Katis is in game, but it's late age Katis. Why are you saying this is... Why is this highlighted if I can't go there? Okay. You are now going to become the prophet. You are our pope. Although making your... He's old. It's an old man. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Well, yeah, okay. I mean, I guess I don't really need you, do I? You can just sit on your ass. I guess let's go after the easiest one first. See how it goes. He's just got to get out of this pit, apparently. He can't fly his way out. Okay. Let's do the first battle. Let's see the little men in action. I mean, I presume there's some little women in there. Why are you standing there? That's not going to be good for business. Okay. I forgot. Oh, God, don't die. Oh, God, don't die. All right, here we go. Blood Surge active. This is what they get. So they have 15 HP, right? As long as they don't lose more than 15 HP, they will live. 14 protection, 17 defense. Oh, that's from the harassment penalty. So really 19 defense. 15 MR, 15 morale right now, 16 attack, 18 damage. Pretty good. For a frontliner, 18 damage is pretty good. We lost 3 spearmen, no sacreds, despite the crossbow fire. Crossbowmen didn't seem to get any... the crossbowmen didn't get any friendly fire kills as far as I can tell. Good. Excellent. Grand. Great. So we are going to need temples, like, everywhere. Right? Everywhere? Every temple adds to the sacred limit. Every temple. So... There's no fuss. That's this guy's job now for perpetuity, is to build temples. So much for your ability to fly everywhere. And they slurp up all the fucking mercenaries immediately. Hey, we got Josephus, the Eagle Knight. Whoa, Josephus! 150 leadership, +1 inspirational with a hero's spear and shield. Oh, ooh, and the bird is size 9. Okay. See, now in that situation, his stats don't matter at all until his bird dies. Because basically everything is going to hit his bird. It's 52 hit points. 7 protection, 15 defense, 14 MR, 20 for morale. And it's flying. Okay, I would say we have this guy lead our troops because he's got inspirational +1 and 150 leadership. And we give him a little fluffer to throw, like, body ethereal on him and... Well, that's really about it. That's all we can do, but... yeah. And then... he can just... fly to the rear and probably kill some stuff quite well, at least in these early days. Maybe Gift of Cheated Fate as well. Yeah, we have to wait for Body Ethereal to do that. So I will. But, yeah, that'll be good. Heavy infantry, heavy cav, or a shit ton of light infantry, crossbowmen, heavy infantry. We got a pretty good line going. Oh, yeah, I gotta move you. Jeez. Thank you. Okay, I think we can probably do this. Probably. And you're going to build a temple. Vetaheim is here, the other little people of the age. Will there be little on little violence? We shall see. Let's watch another battle. Crossbowman dying. Ooh, I think my hope took a hit. Yeah, we may want to... Okay, yeah, alright. Slight... Yep, alright. Yep, I gotcha. Alright, so we lost 17 crossbowmen, 4 spearmen, no priests. Yeah, we need to, yeah. Yeah, now he's got a fucking limp. So his map move is even... Oh my god. Well, we're not moving anywhere fast. I mean, granted, I think they normally will only have, like, map move of 8. But, ouch. Man, I thought I could just fly everywhere. I was so excited. I guess it's really limited. Can't move there. You can't fly there. You can't fly there. We can fly there, though. We'll go there. I wish you could just, like, execute your priest, but I guess I could just send him into battle by himself. Or, I mean, your prophet. That's what I meant. Hey, we got a guy with 2 earth. Okay, now you're speaking of my language. So he could now throw out, once we get this, nothing. Well, he can cast Earth Meld, at least, after he gives Body Ethereal. Body Ethereal and Gift of Cheated Fate, and then he just starts throwing out Earth Melds. But we need Stone Skin at 4. And maybe I should just go for that? It'll be a bit, but it might be worth doing. Oh, we can also get Sage Priest anywhere I build a lab. Holy shit. Okay, we should start doing that then. Yeah. We're gonna have quite a bit of money here, so I think we should do that. Oh, Sage Priests are also... They count under the sacred thing. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so where we went wrong is probably needing to have them, like, here. To try to draw fire to them rather than my squishy in the back people. But, you know, they're... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. They're probably set... the enemies... I thought the enemies were just unscripted, which always meant, like, fire closest. But I guess it could mean fire archers. I don't know. I don't know. You don't know. No one knows. Instruct lad. We're gonna get a lot of mages. Even more than that other game we just did. With, Man Orlando. Yeah, see, like, if they don't have crossbows, it's all good. If they do have crossbows, we get pain. Yeah, so we lost 4 sacreds on that one. And it looks like due to friendly fire. But that's not great, because there was a lot of time spent in melee there. Because we moved our guys up even more. So on and so forth. And now we have light cavalry here. I want to move them up even further. You are going to build a temple. You have now kind of done your job, unless I want to go build another lab to get more mages. No, you can at least search here for the moment. Oh, look at that. We got 3 double Earth guys. Oh, that's really been on a roll. Good. We're going to get Alteration 3 this turn. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to get this, because usually there's a throne right here, right? So this is a good spot to just hold down the fort and build a fort. Oh, we're a bunch of angry little dudes with sharp swords. We lost 1 spearman. Excellent. Yeah. So without Undyne, that would just really, I mean, you'd have to have a pretty strong incarnate bless, I think, to get those kind of numbers without Undyne and regen. Now he's got a chest wound. God damn it. Probably do want more labs, right? I mean, why? We're kind of a mage nation from what I understand, so yeah. Also get a lot more crossbowmen. Okay. 3 crossbowmen. Not great. Oh god, Amazons and Jade Maidens. Well, oof. That's a painful one. That's not gonna be fun. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we got Midgard over here. They're gonna build a temple. We probably now should just build a pope and start moving out a second army here. A pope or a prester king, but the pope's a lot easier. Let's see how painful this one was. These Jade Maidens do not fuck around. It's wild they still exist in late age. Yep, okay, good. A lot of regen. Good. Ouch. Now, the problem with Undyne and regen is that your guys are going to get pretty fucked up. But better fucked up than dead. God damn it, Tianchi. Fuck. Beat me to the punch. Oh, his capital's right here. Fuck, he's going to go to war over this. Okay, well. This is PD with Jade Maidens, and I'm pretty fine with that. Alright, we'll contemplate that later. Head back home. One more hold. I kind of wish I had some gear, but got pretty good gear. So you and you, we're going to try to go down here to this region. Well, I mean, honestly, I could maybe just take this throne, really. Like, if I just took, like, all these priests, it's mainly long dead. getting a throne helps quite a bit. We don't know what throne it is, but it's kind of nice to get. Okay. Yes, and I can throw a lot of body ethereal on all my shit. We're going to take all these, just temporarily. Okay, everyone is going to cast body ethereal twice. And then ashes to ashes. You're just going to cast Divine Blessing. What could possibly go wrong? So Midgard's here, TNG's here, and I've already blocked him off. So I guess he can go down this way, though. I feel like he's going to declare war, but I'm not sure if I want to sign an NAP. Because Midgard's already here. So TNG's going to be getting Eiffel Towered, so to speak. Alright, let's see how our Throne Battle 1 goes. Perhaps extremely prematurely. Almost certainly extremely prematurely. It's a relatively large army that's not mainly long deads. I feel like I was lied to, but Body Ethereal could really do some work here. And my commander did not get Body Ethereal put on him. This is dangerous as hell. Yep, that's what happened there, and so we rout. We also had Fire Drake. Yeah, this was extremely poor. That was about one of the worst decisions I've ever made. Yeah, so when you look at a throne and you just see, yeah, this is what you see. This is what you see is, oh man, 60 units, mainly crossbowmen and long deads? My god. That's easy. Keep in mind, it's a fucking throne. There will be something in there that's really nasty. Even if it's just like 2 ice drakes and 2 fire drakes. That's enough to be really nasty. So that was a good use of my resources and time and everything. Well, the Pope survived, so that's good. And some units survived, so that's good, I guess. But yeah, our cool Eagle Knight did not survive. Alright, after Alteration 4... I mean, the whole point we were getting that was mainly for the Eagle guy, but alright. Then we probably should just go with... Construction? Conjuration? Conjuration to get Earth buff. And then Construction? 4? Yeah, armor is good. Armor is valuable. Yeah, we really do need to set up a second fort somewhere. Possibly here in Traveler's Rest, but man, we suffered a bit of a setback there. That was not a good idea. Piconye has declared war and attacked Zoglia with hawks. And it's like, oh well, that's fun. It's a fun mechanic. I mean, yes, I had money. I should have put PD on everything. Sort of my own fault, perhaps, but at the same time, screw you. Okay, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with trying to take a throne within the first year, depending on your army. But I think there is something inherently wrong with me doing it when I don't take a doom stack on it, at the very least. Like, yeah, I thought, oh, mainly long deads, it'll be just a lot of undead and a lot of priests done, but it really wasn't it? It was like 32% long dead, maybe. Like, the largest single type of unit perhaps was long dead by a slight margin. That doesn't mean anything, really. Well, we're going to sign this because I don't really want to deal with him at the moment. And we have quite a few units. I think we should take some mages. Like, just grab some of the double earth mages. Oh, he's diseased. Okay, we don't really have many double earth mages. Whoops. Okay, but there's a couple here at least. Oh yeah, there's Zoglia. I guess I should get that back, because this is now cut off income completely. Ah, you... Fine, fine. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Earth Grip, I guess. Earth Grip is cool. I don't have Mind Burn yet, so yeah, Earth Grip, sure. Could get into double line here, I suppose. Helps with buffing even more. So I think we're hoping that mages also get affected by body ethereal. Possibly. Doing good on research, though, with 3 labs just pumping out these sages. Oh, yeah, diplomatic agreements. I forgot. I think in a real war, if I sent a telegram to a guy saying, hey, bro, let's be friends. Let's stop this senseless violence. And then I know for a fact that he received it, right? We know, like, however we know that. We just know that he's received it. He left it on red. And then he attacks my shit. That sort of, I feel, would break that kind of proposal. I don't need to hear his response because I just heard it. Right? He attacked Feral Woods this turn after he left me on red. That, I should be able to just fuck his shit now. But now I have to wait a turn to get back his, nah, bro, I'm alright. Yeah, thank you. Ridiculous. Well, how's he doing on his numbers here? Well, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. Midgard's not really giving it to him. So we still want to be friends, but I just gotta take this back. But I also don't want to sit around here and get screwed. I think we might want to get some thaumaturgy. Don't I? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Mikey. How have I not gotten a single level 2 fire guy? I just noticed this. Not a single one. That's kind of defying the odds here. But okay, it's possible. So I think we want to go down thaumaturgy just to do some remote site searching with all our different level 2 guys. And yeah, we got to go down enchantment for strength buffs, but I'm less concerned about it. Because it'll just lead to my crossbowman killing me even more. Alright, now sign, buddy, 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 buddy. Surely you want to be friends. We all like to be friends. Yeah, no double fires. Oh, there's a double fire. Thank goodness. Alright, and we're going to get Soldiers of Steel this turn. Gives us something else to buff with. Yeah, we're just going to have a lot of mages in the battle. Which is a little worrying because they all can die very, very easily. But they don't die very easily because they're all fucking sacred. They all have 16 hit points with regen. But, granted, they would really benefit a lot from, like, marble armies. Marble warriors. So, yeah. So Marble Warriors is 7, and then Marble Army is 8. I mean, Marble Army is frickin' delicious. It's really delicious. But 8 is a lot harder to get than 7. And it also costs 3 gems instead of 1. But gems are, you know, you know. So at Construction 5, we get access to... There's a Construction... Oh, don't tell me the Gem Gen mod isn't working. No, it is working. Where the fuck is the armor? It's not 7, is it? No. That one's just not available? Come on. What? Why is it not available? That specific one you're not giving me? The chassis of the mountain is just not available. Why? Why are specific items not available for specific nations? Or is the Gem Gen mod not working? No, it definitely isn't, because the fucking Elemental Presence... Oh, God, Dominion's modding is so bad. Yeah, if you don't... And you cannot change mods once a game is started. Like, basically, my interpretation of this, of the way this is all going, is that they have just been, like, cobbling together code for, like, the last 2 decades. Like, the 2 devs are... Like, I read the section at the start of the manual about, like, the development history as written by them. It feels really, like, lackadaisical and just, like, really just kind of drifting from project. They're like, yeah, we kind of felt like working on Dominions now, and nah, this point, we didn't feel like working on this, so we tried just working on this, and it's just like, they kind of just float around and work on whatever. And it's like, I don't even know if this is their full-time jobs or not. Like, I don't know how well these games are actually selling to keep them afloat. So I can't be shocked that they're not just rebuilding like Dominion 7 from the ground up. But I mean, modding and gaming in general now is a hell of a lot different than it was 20 years ago. And so, like, I think if you did rework and do Dominion 7 from the ground up, you might get a lot more sales. But yeah, I mean, I looked into like modding and the state of modding, and there's a reason it's all just really like minor stuff and stuff that just adds nations, adds items, adds spells, and that's like it. There's no UI overhaul, you know, there's nothing like that, because the code is just like impenetrable, or really it's fragile as fuck. I guess it's the opposite of impenetrable. So you can't really do anything with it except add in stuff, and even then it's based on this ID number setup, which is why you can't have that many nations together, because it's all just going to get jumbled together and broken. So it's really like, it's such a shame. And obviously they're not going to redo Dominion 6, so we have to wait for Dominion 7, which Dominion 6 just came out kind of like last year. It's relatively new, and based on their development cycle, even if they do stick to that, which, as I just said, is probably not going to happen, like, we won't get Dominion 7 for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now, or something like that. Yeah, so Dominion 5 came out in 2017, and Dominion 6 in 2024. So 7 years between games. And Dominion 6 is not drastically different than 5. Like, it adds some very good stuff to where most people have no interest in going back to 5. But it's not drastically different in any way. It's not rebuilt from the ground up or anything. So for them to actually do something like that for the next Dominions game, even though it really would drastically benefit from it, seems pretty unlikely. And if they did, it probably wouldn't be out till like 2030 or something. Actually, even as it is, Dominion 7 might not be out till 2030. And I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing everything I can to proselytize about Dominions and try and get more people to buy it. But its Steam numbers are not spectacular. Right. So the point is, like, I can't know that Gem Gen is not working until I start the game. And if I see that it's not working, which I should probably check immediately. Well, no, that's not true, because I can go into the construction menu in the spell list during making a pretender. Or we could just, yeah, I mean, I should always check, because this fucks us over pretty hard. The vanilla game only has one item. We've gone over this many times. The vanilla game only has one item of creating temp earth gems in battle, and that's the bloodstone, which requires 3 blood, 2 earth, which I think my pretender can make. Does cost 15 blood slaves, and it only gives 1 gem. But it might be worth it, because otherwise we have to carry around gems, and I really hate doing that. The other alternative for alteration is just casting group stone skin, group iron skin. Group iron skin is 3+. Yeah, 3+. Which I guess if I have enough mages, it's not like the end of the world. We're not getting anything out of the plus, of course, because I'm not going to get it more than, well, with communions though. But it's probably 1 for every, oh, it's 1 for every 1. And then with summon earth power, I guess the 2 earth guys could reasonably become 4 and then +1 to 5. So an area effect 5. And then they could cast it a couple times. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Fuck! And I know that Gem Gen mod is not vanilla, so this is what people that play vanilla have to deal with, but I don't like it. Is that a crime? We went on that big rant. But I just, yeah. I mean, I guess it's my own fault. I should have looked. I should always look before we start the game. Hey, is Gem Gen mod active? Is it active? Please tell me it's active. Oh, it can be active. And keep in mind, it's always active. The mod is always enabled. But for whatever reason, and I'm still not sure, unless it's loaded last. So unless you go in and it's the last thing you enable, disable, enable, whatever. For whatever reason, it just doesn't show up in game. It gets overridden by something else, some other mod that we're running. But good luck figuring that out. Now that we've wasted like a billion turns dealing with those fucking birds, and actually, do not neglect PD there, please. We've given up a lot of territory. He refused again, so round and round we go. Our favorite game. He has 180 units on my border. Fuck him. I don't think that'll do it, but fuck him. Might hurt him. Yeah, we have quite a bit of units. Okay. Well, we like the double earth guys, but I guess really anybody is good. So we can already start getting into some pretty nice communions. Really just kind of anything is good. We're still doing 260 research a month. So I guess the question is, fuck. Damn it, Earth. Earth is my favorite path, but it gets so screwed on gems. Why? Why do you do this? Why? The chassis in the mountain is just like a nice addition, because you have to have 3 earth, 1 fire to make it. So it's not like just easily available or anything. And it's construction 5, but it's just like it keeps it kind of in line with some other stuff. The bloodstone is just bullshit. I think we probably should get some evocation stuff going. Get blade wind or something. I don't know. We also should start now doing auguries, and we should start doing gnome lore, and that's it. Because, well, wait, no, I have conjuration 3, 4. I need 4. Damn it. Damn it. But I have some dark knowledge. Yes. Well, no, we don't have a death. I need evocation 3 for astral. And then conjuration 4 for water. Alright, you're all coming with me. Well, there's a throne here we might want to make a connection on, and this one here we probably should make a connection on. Okay, a lot of scripting here. I think any of the 2 earth guys probably can just do summon earth power and then soldiers of steel, and just call that a day, right? So we'll just stick with that. That's pretty simple. I think then all the other guys probably could do like 2 body ethereals and then join a communion. Although body ethereal is 30 fatigue. So it's kind of expensive. And then I think, isn't the communion cost fatigue or no? Yeah, it costs 20. So they'll already kind of be like flipping out. So maybe 1 body ethereal. Let's say 1 body ethereal, and then, well, I don't know. I don't have that many mages. It might be better off just getting body ethereal on everybody. Yeah, fuck it. Just copy this. Just have everyone do this for now. We'll get communions going soon enough. We just want body ethereal on everybody. Including yourselves, please. Although you are sacred, so it's not. But yeah, I mean, we got Undying, Regen, Body Ethereal. Ethereal Soldier is gonna be pretty good. I think pretty good. Okay. See how it goes. And Ethereal will help a lot for preventing crossbow damage to myself. Okay, good. This is all good. Didn't get everybody Ethereal, but, you know, most of us. And they got protection bonuses. Some of them. 17 protection on a lot of them is pretty good. Body Ethereal and a lot of crossbowmen there. Good. Good, good. I think that's pretty reasonable. No deaths. Pretty happy with that. Okay, good. Yeah, let's work our way north first, and then we'll get to the rest. Hey, Hog Knights and Hobergs. Fellow little people up here. And then there's, Vettenheim. I can speak. What was I doing with you? Oh, that's right. This guy's slowly limping around. Boy, can we make him something, please? Can we make him boots of movement? No? The answer is no. I think that's a big old no on that. The boots of long strides, nature. Basically, no. It's all nature. Oh, but earth boots. I forgot about earth boots. Oh, we have nature. What am I talking about? So, yeah, boots of long stride will help him. I just gotta get little nature gems. Beep, 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 beep. I don't know why I care, but him being so slow is bothering me. Gem deposits. 9 crossbowmen died. That's alright. Crossbow on crossbow violence. Ichthyids will die quickly. You are going to equip your nice shiny new boots. Look at that, 14 speed. I don't know how that would really... I mean, you still are probably going to have to travel everywhere by 1 anyways. Yeah, the fact that we're old is kind of a bummer. I probably should have taken on aging, but it's a bit late now. Man, we're getting some good research here. All right, go for construction 5. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of options available. Like, I could get Earth Shatter Hammers and just spam the shit out of that. Or Weapons of Sharpness, which is really fucking painful. You know, I'm looking towards a lot of Earth, but I could look towards Big Fire, because there's also Gift of the Furies, which is going to be a lot easier for me to obtain the fire gems. Because I just need Fire in a Jar, or yeah, Fire in a Jar, because we don't have Elemental Apprentice. And that's a lot of dudes with +2 attack, +2 morale. So we could go for that. Thaumaturgy 5. Then I think, yeah, we might want to just start going up enchantment for some various niceties. Some things. Giant Strength Warriors could eventually be good, maybe. Get the Earthblood Deep Well, but I don't think we took level 6 Earth on our guy. I don't know. Otherwise, just more evocation. We'll cast something, don't worry. I claimed the Throne of Gates and Conjunctions already. Should we get a second fort here? I think so. Let's get a Hoburg Champion. Now I want the Knight. Give me the Knight. Oh, we can get, like, Horticulturist, can't we? They might have... I don't think they can have 2 nature, though. Inam, a Alm Scout. It's worrisome. Okay, there's Vetteheim. For now, we're going to try to be friends with him. Did Tianchi... He refused, didn't he? Okay, he just hasn't done anything. I scared him off with my massive PD. As one does. Let's take the center, and then we're going to take here, and then we're going to take here. We have a connection there, then we're going to go down here, and go here, and then we have a connection here. In a perfect world, I'll have my 4 throne connections, and we win. In a less than perfect world, I hate everything. You're going to build Palisade here. Just... I don't know why. I don't need more money. I don't know what I need. I need more resources here. But we'll do it. Just do it. Also, I think we need to get a lab here too. We have a lot of mages. We're gonna bring a sickening amount of mages. How many of these things do I have? 41 already. Power of the Golden Order. That sounds pretty good. And Vinemen took over the... No, okay. That was where I had my massive army of PD. No problem. You are going to construct a temple there. We're going to go down here. But I will leave a little PD everywhere. A little crop dusting of PD. Yeah, I'm paranoid. Holy shit, we have a lot of units. Good God almighty, that's a lot of crossbows. Alright, I will be right back. Okay. see where we were. I think we were, yep. Oh yeah, that's right. We had 293 units here, which is a lot. We basically need like 3 popes to handle all this, which is a lot of popes. But the popes, well, no, the archbishops are good. We do want 1 pope. Yeah, we want 1 pope to do divine blessing. I guess instead of the bishops, we could just do bishop generals. Archbishops. Yeah, sure. Do that. Okay, TNG accepted. Awesome. Vettheim, no accept. We found Temple of Raging God. We had a flawless battle. Found some nature gems. Okay, well, you know, Vettheim is a little stubborn. That's all. It's a little stubborn. What? Did you get routed at some point? Apparently. Shadows, Fire Snakes, Kithronic Lions, Dustwalkers. Oh, boy. Oh, and Katis is here. That's their capital. Fuck. Okay, that's not viable. Vettheim's already here. Midgard is right here. Not viable. Forest of Springs may be viable. Okay, change of plans. Well, I mean, we could go this way. This is all clear, but it's like, this is such a shitty throne, especially for us, that has either non-magic weapons or fire magic. I mean, I guess we have Blade Wind and stuff, but... yeah. Not great. Alright, you're all coming with. Vettheim declared war. It seems like the opposite of accepting my NAP. Although we have had it where they've declared war and then also sent me the message that they accept. So, those are both possibilities. Fuck. Arcoscephaly moved in. Shit. Okay, well, don't panic. Don't panic. We have... well, we could go to war with that Vettheim temporarily and take this spot, and then we've got a connection on 4 thrones. Yeah. And then we sign the NAP. Let's send it to Midgard. Let's send it to Arcoscephaly. Let's send it... that's it. That's it. I think I'd probably wait just... for, for another, Bishop General. Start to get a lot of sacreds. Like, really, we're going to be at a point where we're exclusively making our sacred priests. Because I don't have resources to make anything else. Yeah, I could make the Sacred Crossbowmen, the Cross Wielders, in which case they'd also get the Undying, which would be kind of good. But I don't know. I guess it's fine. We're getting second forts where we can make regular crossbowmen. So if we're just making Sacred Priests out of here, it's fine. Yeah, so we can make the Hoburg Priest, 1 nature, 1 holy, and the Horticulturist, which are 1 nature, and then either water or earth, 10% for another water or earth nature. Not really super hot. The odds of getting 2 nature are pretty slim, and then also 2 earth. So really just not something useful to us. But we also have Fire Lords, which are 2 fire. Just 2 fire ready to go. I think I have a lot of those, though. And I think I'd rather just make my Sage Priests. The Hog Knights are pretty epic, though. Yeah. I mean, the Burgmeister Guards are pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, I could make some Hog Knights, I suppose, just for fun. Working together, all the little people, except Vetaheim, who's being an asshole. Okay. Vetaheim refused again. Blah, blah, blah. He attacked Illidan, and we killed him because he's an idiot. There's an arena battle, and Ulm won, of course. I guess it's not a core. That's actually kind of surprising, really. But sure. Should we take on this throne? That's what cool kids would do, right? How could we lose? We have like 400 troops. And a shit ton of mages. Alright. Yeah, let's take some shit. Practically no to Earth. I think we might have to do a communion here to be meaningful. Okay, let's script it. Divine Blessing, and then I don't really care. I don't really care, I don't really care, I don't really care. Yeah, something like that. All right. Yeah, I got 1 Earth guy. So he can do oh, apparently we didn't script that ever. Okay. Summon Earth Power. Some Soldiers of Steel. Would I rather have Body Ethereal? Yeah, we're gonna have everybody cast 1 Body Ethereal. Notice again, it's the same argument. I could just cast Body Ethereal like 3 times rather than going into a communion. In which case, you'll have like 2 mages doing something possibly impactful. Of something. Like, I don't know, Blade Wind or something. And it's like, okay, would I rather just have Body Ethereal on everybody? Probably. I do have Gift to the Furies, though. Kinda good. Fuck. I just like Body Ethereal so much. Okay. Alright. That's what we're doing. I mean, eventually I'll just have like 30 some mages. And we still might do one Body Ethereal and then go into the Communion. But, yeah, eventually the high level stuff is good, but we are still working on Evocation. Yeah, Vettheim doesn't have much possibilities here. I really hate to leave this before getting a connection on it, but yeah, we're going to take advantage of this current war before I establish an NAP, which may never come. Archiskephali and Midgard both accepted. Excellent. Oh, right. This was... Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to watch it. We lost 19 crossbowmen and 25 priests. Yeah, a little painful. A little painful. Most of that came from enemy crossbowmen, ice drakes, probably elemental summons, maybe a little friendly fire. That was flawless. Good. Okay. And you can claim, my friend. Yeah, because Katis is, like, right here. I mean, he's gonna take this pretty soon. So we don't want to dilly-dally, shilly-shally here. Also, make sure this is pretty well protected. It's got some Jotuns in there. Yeah, we claimed a throne. We found Smolderstone and Maze. We attacked him there. No real problems with that. The famous hero. Alright, so now that we got this, could worm our way around. But I think it's more important to, like, probably take this throne. And also establish the NAP. But I guess I could take this throne and just beef them. We have a lot of fucking money, man. Alright, let's take this throne. Right, I think we can mobilize some more mages for this. Yeah, 2 fire. I won't let him keep doing augury. Yeah, all these 2 fire guys can get probably pretty big. We'll focus on fire as a communion. I'll be fine. I don't see how you're gonna make it there, pal. I don't know. You'll figure it out. But yeah, we want to rain some falling fire. I don't know, combustion or something. He attacked me in Lish, but we kicked his ass. And then we won the battle at the throne, and then he attacked us at the throne. So we'll see how this goes. Let's watch the throne battle first. Alright, another one with elementals and a lot of crossbows raining down on my mages. Gifts from heaven. Gifts from heaven. Wow, how are you casting gifts from heaven? Oh, summon earth power. Oh yeah, that's right. Gifts from heaven spam. Holy shit. Okay, something routed there for sure. We lost a pope, 29 crossmen, 20 priests. Ouch, but we won. And then the follow-up. What did he hit me with here? Not much. Yeah, all this evocation stuff is... we lost 7 more sacreds. Okay, the Pope dying was pretty bad, as it usually is. We have 118 units left. Not a whole lot. We're going to claim the throne. I take it he didn't accept my gracious offer. Also, he has a lot of dudes there. 340. Is there a number that can survive this? Well, let's find out. Might dissuade him at the very least. Fucking Vetteheim. Fuck off. Go north. Go fight Katis. You can't win. You can't beat me. I'm better than you. I am the true superior little person race. You are nothing. Right, we have a lot of holy points here. Yeah, I know he refused. He attacked me. We've gone over this. Shit. It's quite the army. So, I mean, it's a lot of kind of... Well, he does have 51 of his fucking sacreds. And he also sent 193 on this side and lost, so that's good. Perhaps I beefed up the wrong side. Okay, well, now is when we probably want to, script something. Because we got a lot of mages. Okay, so new script for... Let's set the script for the 2 fire guys. So anyone that has 2 fire. They're going to start with Phoenix Power while everyone else is doing Body Ethereal. And then they're going to do Communion Master. And then if I had to pick something that I want them to cast, it's probably just going to be Falling Fires, because it's pretty obscene. So we're going to set that for anyone that has 2 fire. Which might still all be on their way, unfortunately. Okay. Well, then let's hope we don't get attacked. For the guys that don't have 2 fire, they're going to be casting Body Ethereal, and then Communion Slave, and then nothing. Oh, there's this guy. That's right, there's this guy. So he, instead of casting Falling Fires, will start with Gift of the Furies twice, and then be conservative. Yeah. Now, the nice thing about slaves here is that they all have regen and undying. They will be kind of long-lasting. Yeah, I've got to hold here for the moment. Until I get an NAP, I can't really afford to abandon this. But we may as well... he can access this now, unfortunately, with his massive army, and he probably is. Fuck! Fuck you! Fuck the Vedaheim, fuck. Oh my god, he's got a line on my throne. Fuck, that's even worse. Oh shit, and I can't deduct this. This is long spent. Well, I'd rather give up this, I guess, than my throne. Damn, he's got so many sacreds. What's his bless? Oh, good. Blur, Fate Weaving, and Invulnerability 10. God, I thought it was going to be something bad. Fucking hell. Okay, nah, I mean, I can't muster much of an army here. Okay, everyone cast Blessing and Body Ethereal twice. Okay, we'll do that. Shit. Maybe he'll accept. You don't know. He's not going to accept. He's a bad man. He's a bad person. Yep, he definitely did not accept. Okay. Well, that little emergency defense saved our throne, thank goodness. Ulm's at war with Phlegra, and then he attacked Illidar and took it. So I had to pull points out of there. Which I probably shouldn't have. Where is Illidar? Oh, fuck. How the hell did he get there? From here? Oh my god. And now I have no money. And now if he accepts, that's pretty bad. But I also can't abandon this. But I also can't do anything. That's a lost cause. Okay. Well, we have to take this. Oh, this is Alm's capital. That's interesting. Motherfuck. Okay, fine. I'm in violation, I guess. I guess I won't do anything. We know that this peace talks may still go through, right? Oh boy, he definitely won't attack me. Oh, wait a minute, he attacked me. No. No, he has too many avenues to hit me. We gotta go. Alright, we got some more Fire 2 guys. So they're on this. It's all the Fire 2 guys now. They get to benefit from the big old communion. Yep, quite a few mages. I don't know, I'm just kind of curious watching these Ulm Flegra battles. Yeah, I mean, he's got his sacreds just out front. He got no fire resistance. So, we'll see how it goes. It's a lot of body ethereal, and now comes fire. Or more body ethereal, and oh, there's the fire. Oh god, oh god. That completely missed anything of consequence. Oh my god. Perhaps I spoke too soon on the falling fires. I think we need something a bit more targeted. I lost 41 sacreds and 4 mages. This wasn't... I mean, they got a lot of kills, but half of them were on me. Fuck. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we need something a bit better targeted than that. Magma eruption. I don't know if that's a better choice, but it's a rare choice that I get, so I'm going to take advantage of it. No, fuck. We don't want to do Phoenix Power until after we do Communion Master. Because that gives it to all our slaves. But they're casting Body Ethereal. I guess we should do Slave first and then Body Ethereal. They'll do Master first and then Power. Fuck, I gotta rescript all this. Okay, fine. Communion Slave first. Usually you don't cast anything after that, but we are. Body Ethereal. Okay. I mean, really only one person has to do it after Master, but we'll do it for all the others. Yeah. Communion, Master, then Phoenix Power, then Magma Eruption. That's the plan. But what is my actual plan? I can't abandon this because he's got just constant bullshit. He's got a lot of bullshit. I could take the throne here and just claim it and hold it and have it and then just fight out of that point. But then someone still has to make their way down here to Erd to claim that throne. I guess, theoretically, but this army is getting a little shredded. This army can reinforce. Maybe this army can knock this out, knock this out. No, this is all... Damn it. I think this army probably could move out. And we just put a bit more here. And then this army... Oh, boy. I question. I think we hold. I think we hold. And bump up the PD here. They still haven't taken Lish, so that's that. Yeah, we have 100 more units. It's good. Certainly plenty of mages at all times. Oh, my prophet died, but my god arrived. That's good. He attacked Titan's Steps, but not much. Then he attacked Range of Shadow. Bit more. Okay, we're holding him off. We got the Palisade and the Range of Shadow. Good. Good, good. That's strong and good. So now, theoretically, I can just dump PD into this, which might buy me enough time to get back to Erd and take both thrones. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We could do some mind hunting if I thought he didn't have Astral. Because it's easy enough to check if he has Astral on average. Death, Glamour, Nature, Blood, Water, Astral. Yep, he's got Astral mages. Don't give it a try. And there's some high-level fire stuff, right? Vocation 7. Oh, you get Firestorm, but that's probably not what we want. Enchantment, you get Eternal Pyre. 20 fire gems each month. What would I do with that? I don't know. Summer Lions? Probably just Summer Lions. They're pretty good. I don't know what you're gonna do, really, man. I probably should send you into battle, right? Because I could just make him like a communion slave. And then he still just casts spells. Oh, but he is a mobile, isn't he? Damn it. Yeah. Alright, well, for now, you're just going to research. We'll figure out something for you to do. Well, actually... I mean, he can do Soul Vortex, Phoenix Pyre, like, Heat from Hell spam. Like, he's pretty ridiculous. So when we get up to Alteration 7, he gets Soul Vortex. And then Evoke, Heat from Hell, is that enchantment? Yeah. Or really, isn't there a better one? Yeah, Firestorm, right. So in Evocation 7 and Alteration 6, then he can basically just solo almost anything. Might be able to just solo this throne. That is very true. Maybe we hold. Maybe we hold here now. Until we just win. As long as I hold all 4 thrones. So we'll wait for the reinforcement army here and then try to take that throne. It's banking a lot on my Pretender, but as we've seen, Pretenders can just dominate battlefields entirely. And that's a pretty powerful situation. Anything that just continuously damages the entire battlefield that you're immune to is pretty darn strong. Oh god, what happened to all my soldiers? Oh no. Well, we got more on the way. I probably should send more on the way. Theoretically, then, I could keep trying to send an NAP. I don't need to take anything else from him if I'm just going to teleport in. Assuming I can reach there in one go. Well, I have a lab here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Probably have to teleport here. We can check. No, I can go there. I don't know how they calculate it, but it's fine. Okay, good, 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 good. Yeah. Okay. Probably, yes, good, yes. Really, we just have to hold here and try not to die too much. But hey, maybe he'll accept now. He's lost a lot, he's gained a lot, you know, everyone's happy. See, he's fine. Fuck, he took that. Well, okay. We're gonna assume that he refuses my message. So honestly, he made it pretty easy for me. I'm just gonna kill a couple moose, kill a couple mises, sit there, build a palisade, 100 PD, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Then we just have to wait for a lot of research. Watch him accept now. Now that he took the throne. Nope, he still refused. Good. Right, I forgot about the scout. Alright, well, your funeral, dude. You know he's already building a palisade there. But it don't even matter a thing. Oh, Arcoscephali is besieging Midgard's capital. That's problematic for him. Alright, yeah, so the research is going to take, you know, it'll take a little bit. Also, my men are on fire. Also, that was a very good falling fires, finally. Yes, now you guys did it right. Still off 14 sacreds, but hopefully it doesn't matter now. You're starving there. But that's why we're gonna get a little palisade built here. Also, all gonna preach. And we're going to put a lot of PD in here. Thank you. Alright. Hey, you wanna be buddies? Probably does not want to be buddies. Now that I took part of his cap circle, I think that's never gonna happen. We're gonna have to weather some storms here. Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. I know about the disease. You don't have to tell me. All about the disease. You're gonna have to hold on to it for 5 turns, though. It's gonna be a lot of disease. Up to 500 research a month, though. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, did I claim this? I didn't claim this. He also refused again. Okay, someone can claim this. Send another one over. Okay, yeah, about 4 turns. And we'll have this. Game will be done. Much rejoicing. And gnashing of teeth. Silver Throne. Hole and fire, Karcher, closest. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Preach. Oh, you could become a prophet. Why not? Get nice, good dominion here. Really make him work for it. Holy shit. That's a lot of elephants. He might have that. He might just have that. Yeah, it didn't even bother trying to attack me with 80 PD, so that's pretty reassuring. And just a few turns to go. Arcoscephaly declares war. And he refused. And he attacked Snowford and didn't do anything. Yeah. Well, I have 653 units as part of my PD and 589 as part of my army, so that one's going to be a tough one for you to crack, pal. Hopefully we get this fort up, but I don't know if that'll even stop the starving. So hopefully this just doesn't take too long. 2 more turns. 2 more turns, and we got it. He is here. He might take it. I might have to take it from him, but I guess it's a lot easier now. He won't get a palisade up. That would be the bad part. Okay. Well, there's still a lack of supplies. Can we forge something with nature? Endless bag of wine. Yeah. Okay, let's get some of those. Just get a handful of them. Okay, I need some. I need some of those. Okay, and then let's build just a lab here. And you build, no, don't do that. Build a temple here. And, I don't know, just put more money into this. Alright, we got it. Very deadly disease is spreading in Snowford. It's not good. Oh, but we found the Harvester of Sorrows immediately. So that's good. Oh god, there's a lot of disease. There's a lot of disease. Oh, we're still not good enough. Fuck. We're gonna lose this whole goddamn army soon. Well, it'll equal out then, won't it? Okay. Right. So we need to script him real quick. So he's a mobile, so he's going to be casting spells, so he may as well cast Phoenix Power first. I guess he could cast Light in the Northern Star, but Power of the Spheres. Because it's pretty low fatigue cost. Yeah, okay, you probably should cast that as well. We'll give you some gems, don't worry. Then you're going to cast Invulnerability. Then you're going to cast Soul Vortex. Let's skip Phoenix Power, because we got to cast Phoenix Pyre, which I didn't get. Okay, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. I didn't get that. It's not necessary. I mean, Body Ethereal, but I assume he'll cast that, so we'll just throw in Phoenix Power. And then, Firestorm. And then cast spells. Put you at the back. Okay. So, just give him, 15, 5. Oh, really? You can carry a lot of fucking gems. Okay, what are you? Fire, Astral, Death? Okay. Well, let's get some Death Gem. You might cast some cool shit. Yeah. Alright. I got no items for you. You don't need anything. And you're going to cast Teleport. Right here. Fingers crossed. Because we are really in pain. Lot of pain here. I mean, we either win here or we lose here, I feel. But it's hard for me to imagine him losing. Oh yeah, he's got mist form. Spirit form or whatever, so he doesn't benefit from Firestorm. Oh lordy. Oh lordy. Oh, look at it. Look upon it. Will they even get to the Soul Vortex? Oh my god, the flame eruption. They did get there. Oh lord, it's so good. Now that's a fucking hard to stop pretender. Yeah. I mean, I guess you gotta spam Soul Slay, and you gotta spam it quickly with, like, fire protection. But he's got 23 MR. Jesus. That was fucking easy. Okay, he lost another battle to PD, blah, blah, blah. We're no longer suffering. Well, no, I think we are suffering. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. We won. There you go. Oh, yeah, supply usage is... Right, okay. Claim Throne of Ascension. There you have it. Excellent. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's all about the thrones. I've said it time and time again. You get bogged down in these little piddly wars, and you're like, oh, well, I don't know. I gotta try to get an NAP, and oh, no. But what you gotta try to get is fucking thrones. It's also, again, another great reminder of how frickin' ridiculous thugs can be, especially in single player, where the AI just cannot. They will never be able to counter that. Like what I just did there, impossible. I would bet that thing against basically any army that exists on this map at the moment. Unless maybe like Abyssia or something like that was in the game. Something that just all their units have 15 fire resistance or something. Maybe. Or if he just has a lot of mages and they're just off script, you know, spamming Soul Slay or something, like he might get caught by it. It's possible. Yeah, anything's possible, I guess. He could there could be one crossbow guy that just gets the luckiest shot of all time and one shots me. Like it's obviously possible, but yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. And like just being able to teleport across the map, skipping over all shit and just boom, done, kill, done, grab, claim, done. Yeah, pretty awesome. So, you know, I like the amount of times we've used an Awake expander on this series is certainly in the single digits. Probably less than 5, really. Like, I just don't do it. But I don't mind having something like this. And it's like, you know, a guy that powerful shouldn't just be sitting in a lab researching when it's turn 49. Like, he can be decimating anything we set our sights on. And when the goal is thrones, and he can just teleport onto any throne, clear the throne, and claim the throne by himself, that's pretty powerful. Like, even if I didn't have a single throne at this point, like, he probably could just go, you know, zip, claim, build a lab, zip, claim, build a lab, you know, and you could just zip around and grab them all. You know, we kind of have to rely on PD to hold it at that point, but, you know, again, like NAPs and things like that, and the AI do struggle against 100 PD, because it's like 600 troops they have to fight. So yeah. As for Piconye themselves, I mean, not bad. I had a much better game with them than I did with Ind, and I think they're a lot simpler than Ind while enjoying some of the same benefits. Like the cheap temples, and then the temples adding to the sacred recruitment limit, so you just get a lot of sacreds. And I'm pretty pleased with the bless I went with. I think like 5-6 Undying plus Enchanted Blood is a bit of a cheat code, at least against AI a lot of the times. Because like a unit like this, like his big weakness is meant to be his 7 health, and so just bypassing that entirely and making him as healthy or more so than any like normal sacred would be is pretty strong. And then his other weakness was his low damage, and we cleared that up too. So we basically fixed all the problems with him to make him just a baller ass infantry unit. And then when you're playing this and you just get to make, I mean, how many were we making here at the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 sacreds a turn. That are all like some of the best heavy infantry the game has to offer. And they're 5 to a square. It's pretty good. At least against the AI that's not going to spam too many, like, big evocations on you. So, for single-player purposes, which is all I can ever really talk about, I think they're pretty solid. You know, if you went with a different bless and you tried to make them work in a different way, maybe they wouldn't be as satisfying or as good, or I don't know. And then, if you tried to make the crossbow, sacred crossbow work, I don't know. I wouldn't really bother. I just wouldn't bother. And then there's also the Baculite. I think these would have been alright as well for similar reasons. And it would have shored up your problem of not having magic damage. And also hitting a bit harder. And you'd probably have high attack and length 3, which would help a lot for repelling. But, you know, just the lack of shields, low hit points, and not insane protection in late age just kind of had me worried. Makes him even more vulnerable to my own crossbow fire and all the enemy crossbow fires. So I'm happy with my decision, and it worked out. Yeah, we didn't make any bird knights, and it's just like, I don't know. It's like the knight himself is way overstated for how this is going to go. Because as far as I understand the math, well, I guess that's no. The way that I understand the math, I guess he is going to take most of the hits. I think. I'm pretty sure. And the Warbird's not going to take almost any hits, but the Warbird is going to take some hits, especially from arrows, and 0 protection, 9 hit points means it will basically die from any crossbow shot that ever hits it. Like, literally, like any arrow, if it lands a hit, on average, will just kill the bird. And it's like, yeah, I don't like stuff like that I have to buff in order for it to be even remotely viable. So the knight is, yeah, I mean, the knight's really good. And most attacks, especially in melee, will hit him, but unfortunately, that's not good enough. And then so you're just going to end up with a lot of flightless knights that have to go back home and get re-recruited for half price. And I'm just not putting up with that. So I think the Warbirds could have gotten more health. But I'm not sure exactly the amount of health where I would deem them worthy. Like, maybe 16 health, maybe, would be... They have to survive 1 arrow shot on average for it to be worth it. And yeah, Body Ethereal would help a lot, and we could have done that, but I already had a lot of things to put Body Ethereal on. Like, there's no larger version of that spell. As for the mages, I mean, yeah, we got to cast some, you know, high-end stuff. We were casting Gifts from Heaven, we were casting Falling Fires, we were casting, what were the Magma Eruption, I think, was cast sometimes. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good communion nation with a lot of flexibility for earth and fire, arcane, and even a little bit of nature or water in there. And I think it helps a lot with a communion nation like that, where you can just make them like anywhere, like not even in a fort, just anywhere you plop down a lab, you can get like your best communion mage. It's not quite our best, I suppose. Technically, the Prester King could be better, but not really. I think that's arguable. So I would say, yeah, basically our best communion mage you can make anywhere you have a lab. That's pretty strong, because communions you want like 40 mages. We didn't have quite that many here, but we had a lot. 4, 8, 12, 16... 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 here? Yeah, like 23. I could have had a lot more if I just moved stuff, but yeah. It was a good game. It was a fun game. You know, I'm not huge on late age like many other people are not huge on late age, but you still have some good fun games, and this is a great map, and it's all good. It's all good. All right, my name is Mangg. Game you're watching has been Dominion 6, and I will see you fine folks next time.